Welcome back to Instables, everyone. Welcome to Sunday Night Countdown. I'm going to go over the top 6 stocks as possible breakouts coming into this week and exactly how I'm going to play into each one of them. So let's jump right into this one. So the first one I'm going to go over with you guys here is MRIN, as we saw a major breakout going into extended hours on Friday, and we could see a major breakout coming into pre-market and possibly in the open. I'm going to show you guys exactly which resistances we are looking for here. But before we do get started, I want to mention, if you guys do want to see all our penny stock breakout alerts throughout the day, go to instables.com in the description below, and you guys can see all our penny stock breakout alerts throughout the day. And again, you guys will never miss a penny stock breakout alert again throughout the day. But again, MRN, you guys can see we had this major breakout coming up to around $4.38 and getting rejected. And we did have our major breakout previously here at 570. So again, breaking over 570 is very key for us. And I want to mention the 438 and 570 mark, as you guys can see here that we did consolidate previously at 438. So we could be getting rejected at this point and possibly going to have a sell-off. But however, if we do break above 570, then again, we would be breaking above our previous rejection here and also our continuation sell-off that we saw here at 570. You guys can see we also did consolidate here at 570. We could not hold these prices, which gave us our major sell-off and our continuation sell-off after having this bounce play again. Coming up to 570. And again, we're going to be looking to see if we can break over 570 as our major breakout point. But again, we do like that move that we did have going into extended hours on Friday. And we're going to be definitely looking for a possible continuation. Again, I'm going to go to the 5 minute and exactly how this one has to play out. So you guys can see here that we are trying to bounce off the 20 MA here. It looks like we had a little bit of a sell off, but however, going to extended hours, you guys can see we came up and we did test that again, coming down, looking like we're testing the 50 MA now. Again, we do not want the 20 MA to curl down and drop below the 50 MA, which it looks like it is going to test its 50 MA and possibly curl back up. But again, breaking over 438 would be very key for us coming into this week. But again, 570 would be that major breakout point that we're looking for. But again, we do want to watch for MRN as a possible breakout. And in my opinion, definitely a huge breakout that is possible coming into pre-market if it does hold over 438. So again, definitely on the watch. And I definitely would be careful if you guys do not trade pre-market, then I definitely would be careful for this one. But again, the next one I'm going to go over with you guys here is going to be SENS. And I want to go over SENS with you guys because the end of the day with 82 million volume, and on average we have 48 million. So we have a ton of volume that has been coming in. But I want to make sure we do cover exactly which resistances we need to break above here. And you guys can see the 20 MA is curling up here, looking like it wants to give us a continuation here. You guys can see the candles are breaking above it, looking like it wants to have that breakout that we're looking for. Again, we saw this happen on AMC multiple times when we saw continuation breakouts. So again, we're going to watch SENS. Again, a ton of volume coming in. We want this one to break above 458 in my opinion and hold above it. And you guys can see we did have a rejection previously at this point. And again, we did have our continuation sell-off at this point as we did consolidate at this level and we could not hold it, therefore giving us that continuation sell-off coming down all the way to where we saw previously at $1.63. So again, as far as a continuation, we do like the 20 MA and how it is curling up. We're going to be looking for this continue and make sure the 20 MA does not curl down for any reason. And again, that confirmation on volume would be breaking above our previous volume point that we saw previously, breaking above at that $5.55 mark that we saw. So again, if we want to break above that $5.55 mark, we do need that confirmation on volume. So again, we're going to have SENS on the watch for breaking over that $4.58 mark. And again, we want to see that confirmation on the volume down here to have that breakout. But again, SENS definitely on the watch as we have a ton of volume coming in and they were on quite the run on Friday. So again, in my opinion, huge watch here. And again, I'm going to go over the next one here. Is going to be BNGO. I want to go over BNGO with you guys because we have been getting a ton of volume. At the end of the day on Friday, we ended the day with 54 million volume and on average we have 18 million. So we have a ton of volume that has been coming in, but we have two very key resistances that we do need to break above. And again, the first one is here at $8.39. And again, we did get rejected previously at this point, but also you guys can see we also got rejected at this point on that continuation sell-off. And previously we had this major sell-off and we bounced at these prices. And you guys can see we also did consolidate and had our major breakout at this point. So again, this was the beginning of a huge breakout that we had on BNGO. And again, coming into this week, we need to hold over $8.39. And as you guys can see, we have the 20 MA still above the 50 while the candles are coming down and testing the 50 MA. If we do get a nice green candle and some more volume coming in to this week, then we could see a major breakout if we could hold over $8.39. And again, our major breakout point would be here at $9.97. And again, $9.97 is very key for us because you guys can see we did have a continuation sell-off at this point with this consolidation that we could not hold these prices at. And so in my opinion, breaking into that $10 range for BNGO is very key for us. But again, going into this week, we are going to see if we can break above this $8.39 mark with the 20 MA curling up here and giving us that continuation breakout that we're looking for. Again, I do want to mention that, again, a month ago, they did have their earnings and it was about 149% profitable year over year. So there's a lot of momentum that could be coming on BNGO, and I definitely would have a watch on it. Now, the next one I'm going to go over, guys, here is GSAT. And I want to go over GSAT because the end of the day with 131 million volume, on average, we have 67 million. So we have a ton of volume that has been coming in, but we do need to make sure we do hold over $1.75 as we are coming up and we are testing these prices. It looks like we did get rejected and we did come down, and we looks like we are coming up, and we're going to be trying to hold over $1.75. And in my opinion, that major breakout point that we are looking for is to break over $2.47. In my opinion, break into that $2.50 mark. Again, we do see our previous rejection at this point at $2.47. I'd like the volume that has been coming in. But again, we are going to need more confirmation on volume to have this major breakout. Again, you guys can see here, we do have a ton of volume that has been coming in, but again, we have not broken above our previous volume point to have this major breakout. So again, we are going to be looking for more volume to come into this week. But however, GSAT definitely on the watch as the 20 MA has been crossing above the 50, and you guys can see we are breaking into new highs and new lows, and you guys can see we could be on a possible bullish trend and a possible breakout coming into this week and this month. And again, GSAT definitely on the watch as, again, that $2.47 mark is very key for us. Now, the next one I'll go over, you guys, here is going to be SPCE. I want to go over SPCE with you guys because they ended the day with 261 million volume, and on average, we have 39 million. So we have a ton of volume that has been coming in. We also did break above our specific resistance that we did mention previously at 49.62, and we also did alert this one in the installs room. I'll show you guys exactly where we did alert this one so you guys can see. We did mention this one at 7:26 a.m. that SPCE was breaking into new highs after morning gap up. Again, they did sell off going into market open, but again, they did break into new highs, and we did alert this one as soon as that did happen. Again, breaking over our specific resistance that we did mention previously. And again, we did get rejected going into open because, again, this was a very key resistance. So it looks like we are breaking above it. We're going to make sure we do hold over $49. But however, it looks like we are breaking into around $56. And going into extended hours, if you guys look at it, it actually gapped up to around $58. So again, we may see a major breakout going to pre-market, and we are going to definitely have this one on watch. And again, I'm going to go to the 15 minutes you guys here so you guys can see what exactly is happening. So you guys can see we did have our breakout going into pre-market on Friday. You guys can see we sold off when we came up, and we alerted this one as soon as it broke into new highs, showing us that momentum. And again, we have been breaking up to around $56, and again, breaking up to around $58 going to extended hours. So again, breaking over $62.80 is very key for us. You guys can see previously we did break up to around $62.80 previously, and we got rejected. So again, breaking above that would be very key for us. And you guys can see we do have the volume to get that confirmation on that breakout, again, above our previous volume point. So again, SPCE is one of the easiest, in my opinion, and hugest watches, in my opinion, to break over that $62.87 mark if you guys are into the intradays, of course. And again, if you guys do want to see all our penny stock breakout alerts throughout the day, go to instabulls.com in the description below, and you guys can see all our penny stock breakout alerts again throughout the day. And if you guys have been supporting the channel and you guys have been in the comment section, I appreciate every one of you guys as always. God bless you guys. And if you guys do like this video, it does help other people find it, and it does help the channel grow. And I do appreciate it very much. And again, God bless you all, and I'll see you guys in the next video.